Hello guys, this video is gonna be for beginners. I'm even starting my first lesson from this point because I know that a lot of people, they want to play pop songs or any not too complex melodies, or they want to calm themselves singing or their friends singing, and they don't know how, and they're overwhelmed by the music theory, and at the same spot they don't want to sound like children who only knows the root position voicings, and it just doesn't sound nice. Today I'm gonna talk about the voicings, which are basically used in that Lewis Capaldi song that I just played in the beginning. They are 1-5-3 voicings, and I really suggest for everyone who wants to quickly sound professional or semi-professional to straightforward go to these voicings instead of even learning any root positions or anything like that. So these voicings sound great. You can really quickly master how to make them groove and find them very quickly. I'm gonna tell you the ways to do it very quickly. So let's say that you're at your Google search and you want to get the chords of Someone You Love by Lewis Capaldi, let's say. And you get something like Ultimate Guitar Tabs or some similar website which just gives you the chords and the lyrics. So you can sing and play the chords. So how to quickly find this voicing without cracking your mind? So I'll tell you. First of all, you have to know what is perfect fifth interval. And perfect fifth interval, I'm telling to most of my students, you have to aim to recognize it by sight, not by counting the keys or anything like that, or you have to categorize it visually. So there are three types of perfect fifths. First type of perfect fifth interval is going from white key to the white key. You can see it geometrically, like there's some kind of particular distance between one and another key, right? So you have one from C, one from D, one from E, one from F. You see they look alike. I mean, you have three white keys in between. You have one from G and from A, right? And then you have one exception, which you have to just remember that this is different. When you come to B, it's not going to be this key, but it's going to be F sharp, right? So every time in the song you have B, you have to remember, oh, I'm gonna be looking for this guy. It's a bit different than from all the white keys. Yeah? Okay, now, if you get the black key, let's say you get the D flat as your root, you have to watch for this. Yeah, you might remember that there's always gonna be like two black keys in the middle. They're changing their position, but there's still like two keys in the middle. Like, look, if I'm having another one from E flat, it's gonna look like this. Two black keys there, they kind of change the position. Yeah. Then F sharp, G sharp. Yeah, you have four of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last one is the B flat, and again you have this exception where you have this one black, one white. Right? So, imagine you're coming after your Google search and you see that in the Lewis Capaldi song, the first chord is E flat. It says E flat, right? What you're gonna do? You're gonna kick that E flat there, and you have to visually guess the fifth interval. Yeah? So it's gonna be E flat and B flat. And what you're gonna do next, since it's a major chord, because every major chord is marked as a letter and nothing else, right? If you have a minor chord, it's going to be marked as a letter plus minus, or it's going to be marked as a letter and plus M, a small letter of M, right? But since it's a major chord, you're gonna do this. You find this perfect fifth, then you look here, which is your root, but octave higher. You look here, you don't press that one, but you look here, and if you have a major chord, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, or a major third up. Yeah, and you get this wonderful chord. Now you can execute it. If you have a big hands, you can even play like this. I can barely reach it, but you don't have to reach it because there are lots of things that we can do about this chord. We can play it in many various ways. Like we can fill it in 8 notes through the bar, like this. Yeah, or even like this. It's up to your creativity and your taste. So, and then what do you have to do? So you see, what do you have? You have B flat, right? And the B flat, you will remember that, okay, you might guess that maybe this is the interval that you're looking for, but no, you have to remember that B flat and B are the exceptions, and that means you're gonna find one key black, one key white. So it's gonna be B flat, F, and then you look here at your first degree, at your root, and then you count to 1, 2, 3, 4. And that makes you a major B flat chord. Yeah. Yeah, and then you have a C minor. And then you have another black key, which is A flat major. Yeah. Now, how are you gonna execute that? You should try it. First of all, with the lyrics. If you know the song, you can whistle it, you can sing it, and play the chord note after note and sing it and just test it. It's gonna be like yeah. Now, if you want, you can cover every 8 note of the bar with the movement of the upper 2 notes besides the root, right? Something like this. Yeah, it's gonna work on every song. I promise you, like 99% of the songs. So basically, using this method of thinking of the 5th interval, then looking here to your root 1 octave up, adding your major third or minor third, so 1, 2, 3 for the minor, or 1, 2, 3, 4 to the major, makes you be able to play any song. And in a very beautiful manner with these wonderful 1-5-3 voicings. One more thing, now sometimes you're gonna experience the chords called the slash chords. So let's say the most common slash chord is the triad with the 3rd degree in the bass. That means that if you have a C major triad, the song might ask you to put not the C in the bass, but the 3rd degree in the bass, the middle, right? And it becomes like this. So how you think of that? You think pretty much the same. Let's say you have the C chord slash E written on your chart. So you think the same, you think C, I make the perfect 5th interval, just by looking, no counting here. And then you would be doing this E here, of course, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But the chord asks you to put this E in the bottom. Yeah. There are more of slash chords. Sometimes it's 5th degree, sometimes it's non-chordal note. Let's leave it to another video, to a more advanced video. In this video, everything I said, it's gonna be completely sufficient to play majority of the songs, especially the pop songs. You will find the chords on the internet. So have fun, test it out. Leave in the comment section what you think of it, if you tried, how you succeeded. For the ending, I'm going to show you how I'm playing the Astor Piazzolla tango called Oblivion. This is probably the most famous tango in history. And let's see how it works with these voicings. Thank you so much. See you probably next week. And please hit that subscribe button. It's very important for me. I'm just building my channel. And see you soon. Thank you. Goodbye.